What's up, guys? We got another one here from Man Guide. Let's get into it.
I'm more than just a pretty face. I'm also a whore.
See this? We want this. We love this. We need this. But this? Yeah, we don't need this.
Stop the cap.
Yep.
Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Please don't catcall me unless you're attractive.
I love her honesty here, because the reality is for a lot of women, it's okay if you approach. It's okay if you compliment her in public. It's okay if you catcall her. She has to find you attractive.
Yeah, guys. It's easy as that. If you're attractive, you can do all those things. That's the double standard. If she doesn't find you attractive, you're not going to be able to do those things. You're going to get made fun of. You're going to get called a creep or blasted on social media.
Attractive. And the problem is, what does that even mean? What is attractive?
Does height matter?
Yeah.
But you know a guy can't change his height, right?
You're right, a guy can't change his height. But me, though...
If you're judging guys based off of height, then we gotta judge based off of weight. So...
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
You can fix weight.
For what?
Gotcha, bitch.
So this morning, I completely finessed a free tank of gas, and let me tell you how. I had just finished Pilates, and I realized that I drove all the way to the class, that's 40 minutes from my house, on my reserve tank. I wasn't really sure what to do because I didn't have online payment yet because I hadn't set up Apple Pay, so I was like, shit, I'm gonna have to ask someone for money or Zelle them. And this white guy in a white Range Rover pulls up, looks like a silver fox. I'm like, this is my victim.
You know what? I guarantee this is not the first time she's done this.
I walk up to this guy's window, tap on it, and he rolls it down, and he's like, hello? And I'm like, hi, I really need your help. I'm so sorry, I don't mind to Zelle payment you. I just really need my tank filled, and I left my card at home. He's like, yeah, sure. Gets out his car, walks over to mine. So he comes over to my gas pump and he's like, oh, I can pump it for you. He pulls out his Amex, taps the card, starts filling up my tank. And I'm like, it gets past $20. And I'm like, oh, that's fine. I can sell you the money. Thank you so much. And he's like, no, it's okay. And he fills up my entire tank.
You know, I like to think that she's lying, but there are simps out there that will do this. Guys, don't fall for this. She could have just called a friend to come bring her money or her credit card. But it does show if you're a young girl with a pretty face, you can pretty much operate on easy mode.
He goes, I hope you have a nice day. I'm glad that I was able to help you. Really nice. He was a hero. It was his hero moment. I think he was just trying to do a good deed. He gets back in his car and drives off with the pump still in his tank.
This story times how I caught my boyfriend cheating on me with my best friend. Okay, so my birthday is when I introduced my two favorite people in the world, my boyfriend and my old childhood best friend. We went out to the club along with some other friends. We all had a great time, and they were also able to talk, which I was glad about because they'd be able to be comfortable around each other so it wouldn't be awkward. After the night was over, my boyfriend asked if they could exchange contacts, and I was filled.
Oh, no. That was your first mistake your first mistake was introducing your friend to your boyfriend. The big red flag was them wanting to exchange contact. You just lost your man at that point.
Filled with liquid courage and thought it was cool because then they would be close. I don't know. But fast forward a couple months, I went on a business trip for a week to Florida. But the trip cut short because I got finished doing everything and was able to come home 2 days early. So I wanted to surprise my boyfriend and I bought some food from his favorite restaurants. When I got home, I called for my boyfriend but no response. Then I went upstairs and heard moaning in my bedroom. So I busted in and saw my boyfriend laying in bed with my best friend. If y'all want to know what happened after that, let me know down below in the comments. This is part 2 of how I caught my boyfriend cheating on me with my best friend. So after I came back home...
Yeah, guys, the rest of the story here seems to be blurred from what I remember.
2 days early from my business trip, I caught my boyfriend in bed with my best friend. My heart has never burned so hard. I blacked out and I went crazy. I jumped on the bed and started beating him. And he was stronger than me and was able to pin me down. He was naked, but he was over me, so I was able to squeeze his you-know-what. And he crawled in a corner, panicking. My best friend seemed like she was trying to put on clothes and rush out, but she wasn't getting away easy, so I snatched the clothes she was trying to put on, threw it out the window. I snatched her up by the hair, dragged her out of the house, and she stood outside naked. and I didn't care because I never felt so betrayed. Then I went back to the room, and it seemed like my boyfriend was trying to get up and put on clothes and grab his keys, but I snatched the keys out of his hands and flushed them down the toilet. At that point, I got fed up, so I grabbed my taser and told him to get out, and I left both of them outside naked. My boyfriend was trying to get back in the house, so I called the police about trespassers trying to get inside my house and trying to attack me.
You know, I don't know, guys. The story sounds like it's a big steaming pile of crap. But I wouldn't be surprised there's truth here in it, because once women can go crazy or in that blackout mode, anything can happen. But I'm sure she caught her boyfriend cheating, but the rest of it just sounds like she's trying to get clicks.
If you want to know what happened after that, let me know down below in the comments. This is part 3 of how I caught my boyfriend cheating on me with my best friend. So after I caught them in bed together, I kicked them out of the house completely naked. When my boyfriend was trying to get back in, I called the police about trespassers trying to get inside my house and attacking me. And it was my house. I paid the bills. His name wasn't on the deed, and they were both arrested. My boyfriend even tried to run and hide, but they tackled him and pinned him down. And you know, it felt good to see, but I was still hurt. And the crazy thing is, 3 years later, they are now together. My ex-best friend even got pregnant. She tried to invite me to the baby shower, but I threw the invitation away. Instead, I sent them a cute bag of dirty diapers.
Just remember, she probably left a good guy for this type of dude, the D-bag who cheated on her. As for her friend, who knows if he cheated on her? Probably has. One of the reasons why these females end up pregnant so fast with Chad's and Tyrone's kid is because they want to lock down these top 10% physically elite males. And they think by having their kid out of wedlock, it'll change these players for the good and they will stop slaying 304s and actually commit. But that's rarely the case. And because these bad boys are usually broke, these thoughts can't divorce rob them. Also, because these D-bags never cared about these females in the first place, they got no problem with being a deadbeat.
Houston, not only do we have a problem, I very well might be the problem.
Well, the first step to solving any problem is admitting you have a problem. So, you got that going for you.
I need a cocktail.
No.
Hold the tail.
No.
A win is a win.
Quit sipping, guys. Just quit simping. Move on.
Yeah. So how big is it?
Just to be clear, I shoot my shot by looking like this and breathing.
No.
If you can't take it from there, that's on you.
I'm not going to.
These older men better stop flirting with me because I don't think their health insurance covers the kind of stuff.
Oh, Jesus. Seriously? You might be fun, toss, but recreational use only. Pass.
I can go from this
what the hell?
to this. Hi.
Holy Harry Potter, what kind of Hogwarts magic is this shit? Is this the same woman? I'm an advocate for like first dates to be in like a swimming pool or a water park to see really what's under all that poundage of makeup. Wow. Seriously. I mean, the layers that had been kicked on to transform. Oh my god. Oh. I can't unsee this.
I'm Alicia. I'm 36 years old, and I got these snap indentures when I was 34. And I told myself when I went through this, there was not going to be a single person that could say a damn thing to me that would make me feel bad about it. You want to know why? Because it was the best thing I did for myself. When you know that you've taken care of yourself, it doesn't matter why we needed dentures.
She doesn't look like she was taking care of herself. She looked like she lost her teeth because she was on the old pipe. And by pipe, I mean substance abuse. Jesus. Oh my god.
I don't really give a shit what the reason is. It doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is right now and today what we're doing to make it better. I'm happy. That's what matters.
Damn!
Try the Marilyn Monroe effect if you want to be more approachable, so that any room you walk into, people are drawn towards you, magnetized towards you, and they want to talk to you. Make sure to stay and watch this video to the end because I'm going to talk about 5 ways that you can get into the Marilyn Monroe effect. So Marilyn Monroe would say that she could turn her Marilyn Monroe on, meaning that when she would walk down a street, she was just like anyone else, just blended into the crowd. But when she turned on her Marilyn Monroe, which is just like a energetic approach, she was then, now, the iconic Marilyn Monroe, and everyone would stare at her, everyone wanted to talk to her, and she was the famous Marilyn Monroe. So number 1, have open body language. When you enter a room, don't be staring at your phone, look up and be present. Keep your chin high, your shoulders back. Number 2, have eye contact with people. Number 3, walk more intentionally. Don't be rushing or chaotic body movements. Number 4, position yourself properly in the room. Don't be in the corner in the back. And number 5, smile back at people.
You know, it isn't bad advice just for being more confident in general, not just for women, but also for guys. But she's not Marilyn Monroe, and Marilyn Monroe had many suitors.
Hey. Yeah, I was hiding behind a 7-Eleven. Are you okay? You took your purse? Oh, man. I thought you was just gonna take your cash. Well, I mean, you look kind of desperate. I mean, maybe you needed it, you know? Maybe you needed more than us. Where was I? Well, I told you. I went behind the 7-Eleven. How was I supposed to help? He said, give me your wallet. The guy looked crazy. Okay, you wanted me to step in, so... Like, are you saying that I should look at you as, like, the damsel in distress? Well, that's kind of what you're saying. I mean, kind of asking me to be a little misogynistic, right?
Okay. You know, many of the feminist women will be empowered, independent women. I don't need no man. We all kind of established that at this point. But once something bad happens, they want the man to step in and help. I kind of get where this role play is going here. I mean, if you get a guy that now steps in and helps, is he going to get stabbed, hurt? I mean, is she going to talk shit about him after the fact? I mean, who knows? It's like you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. Alright guys, that's the end of the video here. I'm going to go to the gym and cleanse my soul from all that I have seen today. Seeing what's out here in the Western culture, it kind of just reinforces why I don't date in the West. Why I don't have somebody from the West, so very much grateful for what I have. But anyways, guys, if you like what you've seen, hit that like button, share with your friends, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Leave me your comments down below on what you think, especially with Western dating, or have you done dating outside of the country in like Eastern Europe or Asia or elsewhere. You know, I'd love to hear it, share your stories, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.